Five Nights at Freddy's. This franchise, believe it or not, it's still here and it's still going and it's still giving content left and right. And to most people, nightmares and terrifying night guard jobs, something nobody thought they would want. Yet here they are, playing with passion and then screaming and shitting the hell out of their pants. Introducing, ladies and gentlemen, FNAF Help Wanted, aka Five Nights at Freddy's We Are. Now, for the most part, there has been major ups and downs with this franchise, and Scott Cawthon, the creator of this franchise, has been vocal and unshy about all of this. Back in 2014, when it was firstly started, it got praised from all sorts of critics, calling it the scariest horror game in years. It was different from other games. It brings something new to the table, and just like every popular thing on the internet, it made its name and a dedicated audience and fan base, something that has just increased ever since, even now. It wasn't until the third and fourth, or even maybe the second game, when people started to realize or feel a bit off and called this repetitive content for what it was trying to deliver. Although it was understandable, as the engine Scott was using for these games back then was super limited and it was only click, hold, press type of games you could make with it. Even after getting sales, even after becoming a massive franchise, Scott Cawthon has stuck with that engine, delivered 6 games from it and a standalone 7th, aka Ultimate Custom Night. This whole franchise became popular because of games that was made in that software that, let's face it, it's not made for modern games. It's really not. After the 4th game, fans believed that it was it, the story's over, boom, bam, yay. That is why anything that came after the 4th game, people, or some people, has took it milking the franchise route. We had Sister Location, aka the 5th game, Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria Simulator, the last game in the franchise, or last canon game in the franchise, and then the Ultimate Custom Night, the 7th finale of this franchise, gaming franchise, all getting good reviews left and right. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Okay, I get the point. But why are we here again?
Well, it's because of another installment in this franchise.
Oh shit, here we go again.
And relax, my friend, this "here we go again" is used for I am not ready for another terrifying nightmarish ride again. Five Nights at Freddy's We Are Help Wanted is a new take on this franchise. Same franchise, a little bit different, but somewhat same gameplay mechanics, same story, but a completely different perspective, virtual reality perspective, something that I've always believed that this game was meant for. It was born, built for this sort of technology. Now, after the release of this game, I took my sweet time watching other people playing this game, to critic, to reviews, fans' reactions, everything, because I wanted to see the reaction from people regarding another installment, yet completely different perspective in this franchise. I was expecting people would say this is another one of those milking the franchise situation. However, the reactions from the fan and the community at whole exceeded my expectations. You see, everybody believes that Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, aka the 6th game, is the last canon game in this franchise, story-wise. Everything comes afterwards is side game. Ultimate Custom Night, for example, or FNAF World, although FNAF World came way before Sister Location, but you get the point. So seeing another game, before having to learn anything about FNAF movie, understanding and realizing the fact that the FNAF movie was called a thing way before all of this, way before FNAF virtual reality was even a thing. So this game, and playing and having this game, was a shot in the dark. Scott Cawthon has been updating his Steam community regarding his future projects, from books to AR, not really excited about that, to movie to AAA. Yes, that's right, high budget quality FNAF game. FNAF We Are is just one of many things to come. Now let's talk about the game itself, shall we? Unlike other games, this is virtual reality, so having the element of surprise or shock element has returned, and for a good reason too. In the original series, you would get to sit around and move your mouse, click here and there, and that's about it. You can't feel it, you can't experience it. But in virtual reality, you're trapped in the headset, or new reality, new world, new universe, new perspective that FNAF has put before you. And unlike last time, now you're really going to experience the feeling of a night guard and how FNAF universe actually works and how really terrifying it is. On top of that, the best part about this game, and Scott Cawthon, I salute you, you my friend are a genius, the game itself acknowledges that it is a virtual reality experience, aka it is a game, and then they made a story that is a mashup of that within VR world and real world. It is a fantastic way to get fans' interest, especially if you're gonna give them previous games experience with just the addition of virtual reality. I mean, it is more than enough, but having this another layer of story and hidden lore, it is fantastic. As always, secrets, hidden lore is in there. Traditional FNAF game, traditional Scott Cawthon, and all of these things makes it even more enjoyable and interactable. But really seeing the animatronics this close and actually seeing with your own very eyes being trapped in that office, that these animatronics are actually roaming and moving around before your very eyes, closing the doors, checking the cameras with your very hands as opposed to just using mouse and keyboard, really makes this something special, something like I said earlier, FNAF was always meant to be. You get so much playable content in there, going from FNAF 1, 2, 3 being the main ones with Five Nights as always, the dark rooms, parts and service aka FNAF 4, and some sister locations areas as well, just to extend a bit more, and so much more hidden and waiting for you in this new experience. Virtual reality, I personally believe, is the future of gaming industry. It is a new experience. It is the future of technology. With what Scott Cawthon and Steel Wool Studios, the people who actually made this game, they have accomplished something through this franchise and this title. Something that is just a small tease of what future holds for us in terms of gaming experience and technology. And with this game out and having overwhelming response and reviews from the community, it's made a statement that Five Nights at Freddy's franchise has now evolved from a naive franchise to an adulthood, and this game is just a beginning towards something big, something special, something massive, something what I believe will be the best experience and the best genre and the best time and the best experience Five Nights at Freddy's and Scott Cawthon has ever provided us. And yes, I know it's Scott Cawthon, I'm just saying this because it sounds funny. But you know what? Since you're here, and I don't know if you want to play Five Nights at Freddy's VR, I mean, I'm highly gonna recommend you to do so because I love this game. And I can tell you, usually when I make review videos, I say most of the times that this game might not be for everyone in this genres or community, but I'm gonna say it right here. Anyone who's got enough budget to buy a VR headset, or anyone who's have VR with them, you absolutely need to play this game. By any means, you need to play this game. It is meant for everyone when it comes to horror genre, when it comes to experiencing virtual reality, when it comes to experiencing new technology. You need to play this, that is if you're interested in it. But that was Five Nights at Freddy's VR, something that holds the future. Why not talk about something that's already happened? And since you're here, check this video out. It is a part 1 of a FNAF timeline, a complete timeline that I'm working on. Part 2 is almost there. Maybe it's already uploaded. So why not catch up with things, shall we? And I'll see you on the flip side. Until then, take care and peace.